Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all dialing in. Listen, today here at the shop, got a 08 Ford Fusion. And what we got going on with this 08 Ford Fusion is a blend door actuator, okay? Has a part number, it's an old Dorman part, comes from O'Reilly's, all right? And on this car here, they got 3 different actuators and all of them are the same, basically. One got a little funny shape in it, but y'all, I'm gonna take y'all along the ride, man. OG Trip gonna show you how to put an actuator in it. I'm gonna show you, but I'm not gonna do it for you. Remember that. All right. So, blend door actuator. The location of the thing is on the driver's side, right by your brake pedal and your gas pedal. Okay. So, with that being said, you're going to get up under here, man. Get your light, because you're going to have to see something. And I turn that light downward a little bit like that to give y'all some light. And right there, see if I can bring that light back up there. Right there, that's that bolt, that screw right there, that's the bottom of it. And right here where you see my ratchet, and extension, that's the top of it right there. You got 2 bolts on it. Right here where you see me moving this ratchet at, it fell, and one right here at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there, okay? And then right above it, you have another one. That one would be a nightmare to get off because you see this metal bracket right there? You'll probably have to move there or find some kind of way to drop the steering wheel and come in that way on that one. But the one I'm changing is the one down here on the bottom side. See the bow hole right there? There you go, good picture right there. You take those 2 bolts loose, you take your connector loose, but I like to take my connector loose once I drop it down. It's easy to get to that old lock pin that they like to put in it. It's easy to get to it that way once you get it lowered down, because it'll give you some room to get to it. Alright? Blend door actuator. I have done and changed it out. That was the factory one. That was the electrical plug I was telling you guys about right there. You want to unplug that once you get this thing to drop down. It'll drop down about that far with the electrical connection in it. Drop down about that far. And then that'll be a good time to go ahead and unplug it, plug your new one up, and then put it in there. But one little trick to this thing. When you put the new one in there, it's not always going to be in the position that you want it in. It's not going to be in the position where the flap door is lined directly up with that. See that flat tip on both sides? The blend door also has a flap on both, a flat spot on both sides. So you may have to turn your knob over here. You have to turn your blend door knob from hot to cold until you see the actuator move. It will move. And once it moves, line it up the way you see that blend door, and she'll slide right on there in place. Take one hand and hold it up in there while you fitting it. Take you 1 bolt, get you 1 bolt started. I don't know if you can see this here, but it's a 5.5. Okay, guys, socket size 5.5. 1/4" drive extension and a 1/4" drive ratchet. That's what you need to do this job. Okay, guys, that's it. Sweet, but right to the point. Blend door actuator on an 08 Ford Fusion SE model. 08 Ford Fusion SE model. Blend door actuator. Okay, guys.